Hi guys! So I hope you guys are having a fabulous Friday. I said I'd do a money success story today, how I manifested away a really big bill. So I have been saying for quite some time, probably a couple of months, maybe a little bit longer, all my post is good post, all my bills are paid for. Okay, now it's interesting what my brain determines as a bill, by the way. So I've had to have a little look at that. But basically, I knew that when I was a kid, I used to get really excited about post. And my mom would say, oh, they're all bills, they're all bills. So I knew I had like a negative in my mind about post. Okay. So just for a bit of fun, I thought every time the postman comes, I'm going to say all my post is good post, all my bills are paid for, right? So my energy bills have been like so low this year. I haven't been affected by any energy price rises somehow. And I keep getting like letters off my electric company saying, oh, you're using an alternative fuel, so which historically was like super expensive, so they keep taking money off that. When I was saying the post thing, at first my post sort of started to stop. Now this really big bill, I had always disputed it. It was during COVID, and basically I got absolutely whacked for a couple of things because I took a self-employed grant. I took a couple and they wouldn't allow any expenses and all that kind of thing. So I ended up with like some quite big bills during COVID. Okay, so I never really believed that I owed this bill anyway. Out of nowhere, I think it was December, January time. So yeah, it's probably more than a couple of months I've been saying this whenever the post comes. I'd had a little mess about with my belief system around money as well, so that money could come from anywhere. And when we do coaching and stuff, we do actually dive into what your core beliefs are. So I'd had a little dive into that. And also, when this final part happened, I had been saying, I am the operant power, my thoughts create, I get to decide what happens in my reality. Now, moment to moment as well. So I was saying I can manifest instantly, I can manifest moment to moment. So first of all, I think it was like January to December, I got a bill for the 22-23 balance, which was like, oh, you only owe £50. And I was thinking, excellent. I was expecting it to be a lot more than that. I had been paying some off the old historical bill from COVID, so I was just having the mindset of somehow this will sort itself out. And I didn't really want to pay more. So I was being a bit stubborn, really. And when it came to last week, I had a bill basically saying that not only was all of last year's bill cleared, but I was £340 in credit for next year. And I was like, what? Right. So I was like, wow. So my bill next year is like tiny. I was talking to my friend and I was like, you know that old historical bill? Maybe I should just manifest that that's paid. Like, I'll just say, like, that's just paid. I don't have to pay that. It's been cleared. Now, on the night time, so I think this was like last Sunday, on the night time, obviously, bear in mind, I've been affirming, I can manifest instantly. On the night time, I logged on to that account because I thought, do you know what? I could manifest the money for that as well, and it's not reliant on it coming from one place. So I logged on to that account and it was zeroed out. the balance was zero. Now, there's no way I had paid off enough. I know I had paid somewhere between 1,500 and 1,800. And if you calculate what the whole bill was, there was probably another 1,800 remaining on that. 1,800 on the other one. So that's another 3,200. And then there's like, is it 3,600? 3,600. And then there's the 340. So it's about 4 grand has just vanished. Now, I rang them on the Monday and I said, so I've made a payment around about the time of this letter. Does that mean I'm in credit? And all they could tell me was that it was zeroed out. So some of my affirmations for this were, 1, having a little dig around in my money belief system. Number 2, when the postman come, when I first started saying it, I would go, if anything negative came through the post, I would look at it and go, oh, well, I did have a belief system that posts would be negative. So that's my old belief system. And then I would just go through the motions of just generally paying my bills. So I've probably reduced that £4,000 bill, but also I have got rid of probably 800 on electric. Bearing in mind, that's just my normal electric. That's not everybody else's electric. I will probably pay about £400 electric for the whole year and £430 gas for the whole year. And I used a historically expensive gas. So, yeah, that's how amazing is that? So I'm really happy. £4,000 on one bill and very low on my electric and my gas. So what is interesting is anything like I had a debt with, like say for example like an overdraft or credit card or anything like that, they haven't been affected. So when the postman comes now, I'm going to start saying all my post is good post, all my bills and debts are paid for. So yeah. I'll put the affirmations, some of the belief system affirmations in the group as well. So I'll post them in a second. Okay, bye.